Yell at me if I don't talk to you about returning to the Marvel world.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah. Isn't that nuts?
Are you excited?
Yes, amazed.
Could Marvel's next big blockbuster be the mutant movie we've all been waiting for? But here's the twist. Are they moving ahead with the X-Men using a director from Thunderbolts? What if I told you Marvel is closer than ever to bringing mutants into the MCU, and they've already got plans for a big surprise? From secret meetings to star-studded reveals, today I'll uncover everything you need to know about Marvel's mutant future, and trust me, the story behind the scenes is even crazier than what you'll see on screen. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss this. Hey there, Superhero Bowl fans! Welcome back to your daily dose of everything Marvel, comics, and superhero secrets. I'm your host, Your Name, and if you love breaking down the latest MCU news, reveals, and theories, you've come to the right place. Do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the Marvel Universe. Now let's jump into today's exciting scoop about Marvel's mutant plans and what's coming next. Okay folks, let's get into it. The Marvel rumor mill just kicked into overdrive. According to Deadline, Marvel Studios is apparently moving full steam ahead with its X-Men plans, and guess who might be directing the first MCU X-Men film? None other than Jake Schreier, the guy behind Thunderbolts. Yeah, think about that. Thunderbolts is a major hit with critics, and now he might be the man to launch mutant madness into the MCU. Imagine Marvel executives sitting in a room, tossing around names, and suddenly someone says, "What about Jake? He did a great job balancing human drama and big explosions." And then everyone's nodding like, yeah, let's give him mutants. And maybe a talking squirrel too. Back to seriousness. The reason Marvel might prefer Schreier? His knack for blending intense character-driven storytelling with jaw-dropping action. He's great at making us care about side characters, something the MCU needs more of with its mutant roster. Plus, he's a known fan of the X-Men comics, so he's got the passion. So when could we actually see this X-Men film? Well, insiders say the project is still in early development, but based on the current schedule, Marvel seems to be eyeing a release date possibly around 2028 or 2029. Why so far away? Here's where it gets interesting. Doomsday hits theaters in 2026, and Secret Wars is planned for 2027, which are the big finishing chapters of Marvel's current saga. Kevin Feige has long teased a 10-year master plan, and the mutants are supposed to be the next big wave. It's like Marvel is building the ultimate soap opera, interwoven, layered, and with no clear ending in sight. Imagine Kevin Feige's office. He's got a giant whiteboard filled with timelines, and somewhere, a little notebook that just says, mutants, maybe 2028, maybe 2029. The secret plan of world domination, one mutant step at a time. But what do we actually know about the mutants? Well, Kevin Feige has confirmed they want to introduce a mix of familiar faces and new characters. We already have some inklings. Kamala Khan as a mutant, Billy Maximoff, and even Franklin Richards, who's an Omega-level mutant. Kevin Feige has emphasized that the upcoming mutant saga will be less about isolated stories and more about an interconnected universe, what he calls a soap opera-style narrative. This means we might see mutants integrated into existing Marvel stories first, perhaps through characters like Kamala Khan or Billy Maximoff, before fully establishing the mutant community. This approach allows Marvel to develop mutants organically, sparking curiosity and excitement for their full reveal over the next several years. In terms of antagonists, Marvel is no stranger to complex villains who challenge our heroes on both personal and global levels. While some speculate that Mr. Sinister could be the primary villain in the mutant saga, there's also a compelling argument for the villains being more rooted in societal conflicts. Characters like Henry Gyrich, Robert Kelly, or Reverend William Stryker, originally from Marvel's comics, represent real-world threats, governmental oppression, exploitation, and fear of the unknown. These human villains inject a soap opera element that could make the mutant stories more grounded and emotionally resonant. Additionally, figures like Magneto could serve as key players, either as villains or conflicted anti-heroes, adding depth to the narrative. So how do we go from the current Marvel slate to fully realized mutants? Recent reports suggest Marvel is aligning its release schedule to strategically introduce mutants across multiple projects. For instance, we might see hints in upcoming films or Disney Plus series, subtle Easter eggs, background characters, or mentions pointing toward the mutant universe. Furthermore, popular actors associated with the X-Men from Fox's franchise, such as Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, or Patrick Stewart as Professor X, have indicated willingness to return, which fuels speculation. Marvel appears to be planning a cohesive, long-term mutant saga, with the first official X-Men movie possibly landing around 2028 or 2029. In summary, Marvel's upcoming X-Men film, potentially directed by Jake Schreier, signals that the mutant era is approaching, and it's happening thoughtfully over several years. The studio's focus appears to be on integrating mutants into the existing universe through layered storytelling, complex societal conflicts, and a careful buildup of key characters and locations. While it may seem far off, the groundwork is being laid now, from casting hints to behind-the-scenes development plans. The next big Marvel event after Secret Wars is shaping up to be the Mutant Invasion, a long-awaited chapter that will redefine the MCU as we know it. If you're as excited as I am about the arrival of mutants in the MCU, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates. And stay tuned, because we're constantly breaking down every new clue, interview, and rumor to bring you the latest on your favorite heroes. Also, don't forget to check out our channel for more deep dives into Marvel's future plans. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.